Third topic today, only fitting we do this, having our NBA correspondent here on today's episode. Dion, I want to talk NBA free agency day one reactions.
Well, we got a big one.
We got
Um,
some big ones today as we are recording, but before we get to the big ones, I just want to say this. Shams, you can't come on McAfee saying we got some big things going on, and then you're giving me Jake LaRavia and Colin Gillespie news. Like respectfully. Now it's heating up. It heated up a little bit. It's heating up right now. But I guess Dion, I'll throw it to you because there's a lot going on here. Let me get your early day one free agency NBA reactions.
um, I get why NBA fans want parity, right? Like hardcore NBA fans, they want to see new teams win. They want to see they don't want to just see like Bron and Steph win every year. The Lakers, the Knicks, so on and so forth. Parity's ruined free agency though. There's just it's just a lot. Free agency is a lot less fun with this new CBA. The way teams have to navigate the second apron's incredibly boring. I think it creates parity, but I also think it makes teams have to make incredibly tough decisions. I was looking at the Celtics roster yesterday. Their starting five includes Neemias Queta, and they're $2 million underneath the second apron. Like, what is the Celtics plan here? And obviously, Tatum's hurt, so they don't really need to have one for another year or so. But I mean, I just think Tatum's Achilles injury changed the whole outlook of the way the Celtics have to do things, and that's a CBA issue. That's not a Celtics issue. I just think it's ultimately boring. Like I remember the days of like you get 15 signings in the first 10 minutes of free agency, and it's like three max players went, and we have a whole new outlook, and you're looking at the league completely differently. There's not one single signing that happened, including the big one we're going to talk about, that changes my outlook on anything from an NBA perspective.
Yeah, so look, I think there has been some interesting movement around it, and everyone seems to be just like operating with, like some of these teams are just paying way too much money for teams that don't have anything to win. Like you look at what the Celtics are doing. It was funny you say that. Literally, their front court is Neemias Queta, who is it Luka Garza?
Yeah, it's Luka Garza.
Luka Garza and Xavier Tillman?
Yeah, Big Till going to start this year.
Okay, so Boston needs to tank like no other. AJ Debance season.
Yeah, I think they are tanking for what it's worth.
Okay, good to know they can. But are they going to be bad? Like, isn't a lineup of Derek White and Jaylen Brown and like a ragtag group of guys able to like, and Anthony Simons able to be better than the worst East teams? It's the East.
I mean, when we drafted Wiseman that year, and granted that was the wrong choice, Steph had a wrist injury that lasted about 8 months. So, yeah, if you have a goal, you can make anything
If
happen.
you have a if you have a goal and a dream, you can make anything happen. I guess the one big one I think we need to talk about is what's going on with the Bucks. The Bucks signed Miles Turner and waived Dame Lillard. The Bucks will be paying Dame Lillard $22.5 million each year the next 5 seasons. And apparently the rumor is they didn't even talk to Giannis before they did this.
This video is brought to you by NBA 2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's, that's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video.
They did not, because Chris Haynes just reported Giannis is really upset that the Bucks released Damian Lillard.
What are the Bucks doing?
What is Miles Turner doing? How do you like how do you not shoot Giannis a test and be like, yo, big dog, how we feeling about
Well,
this?
because I think that dollar value amount, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think it's if you're playing by yourself, I'll tell you what, it's all fun and games until you turn down money and AJ Green's the one like said it like coming around your pick.
AJ Green shot coming around the pick is like they just had like they need to operate at a point where they do everything to like make Giannis happy, and they're not.
I think all parties involved, like Giannis, why are you taking such a back seat? I deal with this with Steph all the time where he's like, I trust the front office. And I'm like, please don't. Like, I don't want you to trust the front office. I want you to force them to do something. If you're the Bucks front office, how do you, because it's not just that they're paying Dame Lillard $20 million over the next 5 years. That's also his cap hit. Your cap hit for Damian Lillard is $20 million to play somewhere else for 5 years. How do you not talk to Giannis about this before? If you're Miles Turner, I mean, you didn't think to shoot Big Yon a text, like a FaceTime, nothing.
You talking about GA?
Like you don't think like, yo, let me see how Giannis feels about this. Because what if I pull up and he demands a trade and I just let? I mean, I guess Hallie's hurt, the interesting part about all this is like obviously nothing's signed yet. I'm very curious of Giannis's reaction to all this. Like Miles Turner's like, hey, by the way, I think I'm just gonna go back to Indiana.
I'm just gonna head back to Indy with it.
I think I'm just gonna go back to Indy. This was fun, but if Giannis wants to trade, I'm good.
Yeah, I honestly, I probably feels right. Look, I think there's a lot to be played out in NBA free agency. Still a lot of pieces that can be made. DeAndre Ayton gets waived because he doesn't like basketball.
Hey,
There's just so much going on. Any comment on how your Warriors are operating? Big Loon Dog making his way to the Pelicans.
apparently, we're in the Al Horford hunt, which I'd be extremely
In the
happy
year
with.
2025?
Hey, listen, a 3-and-D center like that just stands in the corner and waits for Steph to pass him the basketball. I've been praying for that for 17 years.
Yeah, but
That's all I've ever wanted.
have you been praying for Al Horford though at his big age?
You have to take what you can get. Unfortunately, we are just incredibly committed to Jonathan Kuminga. I think he has something on ownership. I don't know what Joe Lacob did, but I think Kuminga has something, and we're just unable to trade him. And Al Horford makes sense. If we have to have Kuminga, Al Horford makes it a little bit more playable. Shout out my dog Loon Dog though, man. I've been trying to trade you since 2018, and you've proven me wrong every year since 2018. I don't want to get any get back. You won 3 championships with us, and you deserved every single one. I'll never forget the 2019 finals when he played with the broken collarbone. But the biggest news is Malik Beasley twerking for bookies, essentially.
Yeah, my starting two guard was shaking ass for bookies while we were in the dog fight. Free Cade, free my guy, Malik Monk on the way. Go Pistons. You still got Steph Curry. Excited to see how the rest of NBA free agency unfolds.